Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're digging into how we measure something as complex as human intelligence.
For years, there's been this assumption that many people with autism are intellectually impaired.
But what if the problem isn't the person, but the very test we're using to measure them?
So, researchers looked at two tests. First, the standard one, which really leans on verbal skills. Then, there's the RPM test. Think of it more like a nonverbal puzzle measuring pure reasoning.
A study put these two head-to-head, and wow, the results were pretty eye-opening.
For the kids with autism, there was a massive difference in how they scored on each test.
Get this. On average, they scored a full 25 percentile points higher on the nonverbal test.
This really suggests we could be underestimating intelligence just by using the wrong tools, which begs a question.
Is cognitive potential, even when it's measured right, the only thing that matters for real-world success?
And that brings us to something just as important, what we call adaptive behavior. This isn't about book smarts. It's about the practical, everyday skills needed for independence. Think of it like this. IQ measures what a person can do, their absolute maximum potential. Adaptive assessment looks at what a person actually does day to day. A huge difference. And this is key. Refusing to do a task isn't the same as not having the skill to do it.
So to get the whole picture, you really need to assess both their potential and their real-world skills.
Looking at it this way leads to better support and prevents us from underestimating anyone's potential.
So it leaves us with this. How can we make sure our assessments capture the whole person?